Hello and welcome, every pony. This is Brizuga, aka Page Sage, and this is another MLP Blind Commentary. Today, we'll be watching My Little Pony Season 6, Episode 11, Flutter Brutter. What? Brutter? What the hell is Brutter? That's not a word. What is this title? I don't know what to do with this. I'm going to assume from the Flutter in the title that this is a Fluttershy episode. But beyond that, I don't know what to think about this one. I am excited though, because I do know one thing about the episode, and that's that it was written by Megan McCarthy. So I'm hoping it's gonna be a good one. So, let's not waste any more time then. Let us move! And here we are again.
I'm so happy you could
in
come
Cloudsdale.
have lunch with your father and me, Fluttershy.
Oh boy,
So
parents!
glad you asked.
Well then,
Super awesome of you to invite me too. Things have been so
there's
busy
cloud
with
cushions on the
wonderful lately.
on
It's
the
great to get a chance
chairs.
to relax someplace quiet.
That's exactly what I intend to do now that I've retired. In fact, I converted the back house to showcase my cloud collection. I have my clouds, your mom has her flowers, you've got your animals, and your brother?
You're who?
Breeze has his interests.
I'll say, remember when he was convinced square clouds were going to be the next big thing?
I don't know. Say again. She has a sibling?
Actually, it's funny you bring Zephyr up.
Oh no, not again. It's just for a little while, dear, till he gets back on his hooves.
Wait, you don't mean...
Guess who's home? That's right, Big Sis. It's your one and only favorite little brother, moi.
Well, I could say why you don't talk about him, but... Oh boy, another sibling out of absolutely nowhere. This ought to be fun.
I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared it.
So yeah, now we've got a sibling for Fluttershy.
Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you are my very best friends?
This ought to be interesting.
Hi, Flutter.
Asshole.
How's the bestest big sister ever? Hey, where's the love? How about a little excitement to see your baby brother?
I'm just surprised. When you left, you said main therapy was your calling.
Oh, it is, sis, it is. You would not believe how much stress ponies hold in their manes. Everything gets limp and unmanageable. No offense, but brushing alone won't solve the problem.
What went wrong?
Nothing went wrong per se. It's just the
Per
powers
se.
that be were so locked into their required styles. And you know me, I've got my own style, and I think they were a little...
Yeah, you can say that again. Ah, that's horrid.
Oh, this is lovely, dear.
Ugh.
Well, if it isn't Rainbow's the best flyer that ever was, Dash.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Sorry, I should
Apparently.
tease you. I know the whole super awesome flyer bit's just to impress me. Still, thanks for showing up for my homecoming. It's sweet. I kind of thought there'd be more ponies here.
You could have just
what about
corrected
your
him.
party planner friend, Sprinkle Pie?
Not that that would
Could
do
turn this
anything.
into a real house party. Am I right? I mean, this place could use it. Drab.
We have been meaning to redecorate.
Dad, please. When I get all my stuff back in here, you won't even remember what this boring old place looked like.
Just rainbows in the living room.
Mom, Dad, can I talk to you for a second?
What is it, honey?
I'm not so sure letting Zephyr move back home is a good idea. I know you both want to help, but don't you remember last time?
Zephyr's just trying to find his place, dear.
I know. It just seems like his place always ends up being your place. And then he sort of makes you do everything for him?
Well, we may not be as bold as you, Fluttershy, but don't you worry. We know how to stand up for ourselves.
Yeah, I get the feeling
And
that's not
they
true
were
at
all
all.
like, "We love your free spirit, Zeph, and it would be wrong to cage that. Go follow your dreams."
Zeph was just telling me all about the ins and outs of Maine Therapy School.
It's all so political. I just could not take it.
Well, maybe if you stuck with it for more than a few weeks.
Sorry, sis, but when something's not the right fit, this pony's gotta fly. Anyway, good talk, Rainbows. I am so
Yes,
touched you came to
we
see
get
me.
it. He's an ass.
I hate to deprive you of my presence, but this Breeze needs his Z's.
You know it's the middle of the day, right?
I know. Siesta. I'm just going to assume you made up my room the way I like it, right, Mom? Oh, I almost forgot. All my stuff is out front. Want to grab that for me, Pops? Thanks.
Someone gonna kick him out?
I know you weren't expecting to see your brother, but you've been kind of quiet, even for you.
I'm sorry, but I am just so peeved right now.
Angry.
Oh, excuse my language.
Peeved is not a bad word.
Fluttershy! It's me, Pinkie Pie!
I mean, it would have been more aggressive to say angry.
Oh, sorry about that.
We just had lunch with Fluttershy's parents, and you'll never guess who showed up. Ooh! Mare, Cranky Doodle Donkey, Cheese Sandwich, Miss Harshmony! Zephyr Breeze. Oh, that makes more sense.
And from the look on your face, I'm guessing it's for another one of his extended stays.
So everyone knew about this
She's
character.
a bit peeved.
Zephyr's my brother and I love him.
Peeve is not a bad
Never
word.
learned to do anything for himself. I don't know why my parents keep letting him trot all over them.
Well, if your parents won't stand up for themselves, maybe you need to stand up for them.
You know, you're right.
Should have him move in with you, and then you can be strict with him.
Zephyr Breeze!
Oh, hey, sis. Come to see me work my magic and turn this place from drab to fab, huh? Well, watch and learn.
Can't you see what you're doing?
Obviously
Yeah,
not.
I'm getting rid of this old stuff so I can turn the back house into my art studio. I decided I'm gonna be a sculptor.
I'm talking about Mom's flowers.
She's gonna move them so I can have my meditation patio here. She loves replanting stuff. Don't you, Mom?
And Dad's been collecting his favorite bits of cloud from the factory since before you were born.
The very best from every production run since my first day on the job. But why hold on to the past, really?
You can't just fly in and change everything Mom and Dad have built here.
But this is the only place big enough for my studio/meditation garden. Ooh, unless I do it in the living room.
I know speaking up for yourself can be hard, believe me. But Zephyr will never stand on his own if he can lean on you.
Don't be so dramatic, sis. Mom and Dad just want to
Yeah,
let
she said
me
that pretty
be
undramatically.
me, right? I can do plenty on my own.
I agree, which is why you should move out.
Oh, well, I mean, I totally would, but I don't think that's what Mom and Dad want. It's not, is it?
You know we love you, son. But your sister has a point.
Sure. I mean, I really just came back here to keep you guys company, but whatever's best for the family. I just gotta grab a few essentials.
And you definitely have somewhere else to go?
Of course! There's plenty of ponies who'd love for a little breeze to blow their way.
Maybe we should go get a house.
So, where's Zeph gonna go now?
I'm not sure. Oh.
He's probably gonna come right to you.
Kidding?
Hey, sis! Your new room is here!
Yeah. Mile away.
Okay, maybe like 70%.
Zephyr, when Mom and Dad told you to find someplace else to live, I don't think they meant here.
Well, it's not their house, so by definition, it's someplace else. Am I right, Rainbows? Stop oogling me and help settle this.
You know what? I totally forgot that I promised to help.
Where's
Pinkie
your
Pie
rude streak, Rainbow?
sprinkle
Come on.
Something.
There are situations where it is
You said
appropriate
you
to
had
be
plenty of
rude.
Places to go. Fine, you can stay here.
You're the best! We're gonna have so much fun.
Now you lay
One
down the ground
condition.
rules.
Totally. Anything.
You have to get a job.
There you go.
Cracking the whip, huh? You always were kind of bossy.
Zephyr,
She
please.
was?
Kidding. Get a job. Absolutely.
And not rearrange my stuff.
Where are we going so early? You have no idea how bad morning sun is for your brain.
Remember how we talked about you getting a job?
It was just yesterday, and it's totally on my to-do list, but you can't expect me to find something befitting my awesomeness overnight.
I thought you might say that. So I did it for you.
What?
These fabrics all need to be dyed those colors. Do you think you can handle that?
I don't know.
You get started while Fluttershy and I head to the store for more supplies. Ta-ta!
Good luck.
And you're just gonna let him do this without supervision. Right.
Thanks for giving my brother a job. I just hope he's up to the task.
Yeah, right.
Oh, darling, dyeing fabric is the simplest thing. You just dip cloth in a bowl.
Rarity, you're back!
What did you do?
Since you talk to animals all the time, I just figured it runs in the family, so why not outsource this stuff, you know? Turns out the animal communication thing isn't genetic.
Zephyr, I asked you to do this job, not to pawn it off on innocent woodland creatures.
Which didn't work
Okay,
anyways.
I guess you have some feelings about this, but you should know it's basically your cat's fault for walking by and giving me the idea. But I'm actually kind of into this look. So I guess what I'm saying is, you're welcome.
Zephyr, this is just unacceptable.
Wow. I guess I know when my efforts aren't appreciated. Whoa. Those are tall.
I'm glad you noticed, because they're your new job.
What? You said you were taking me to tea with the princess.
Actually, I said I was going to tea with the princess. You're going to work.
Sis, come on.
Don't worry, Zephyr. It'll be easy. I just need a Pegasus pony to fly up and wipe each window down from top to bottom.
And I'm here to make sure you do it right.
Aha! See? Supervision. Smarter.
Wow, Zephyr. This looks amazing.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
and let me
like I
guess,
said,
Spike did everything.
see.
Where's Spike?
Up here!
You were supposed to supervise, not do all the work.
I was supervising, and then Zephyr asked me about different cleaning techniques and which one was best, and if I could... Hey! I did all the work!
Don't let
You're
him
slow.
fool you. Old Spike is quite the taskmaster. Oh, come on.
Okay, you
sis.
need a
I had
better
to ask Spike
supervisor
to make
to
sure I was
watch
doing
it.
it right.
You didn't do it at all. Well, I guarantee there won't be any fooling around on the next job.
Next job?
That's right, Zephyr. You're coming with me.
You don't have to come up with some excuse to hang out with me, Rainbows. Let's just go for a fly and see where the day takes us.
1, Flight, not fly.
We're going
That's
to
incorrect English.
Wonderbolt's
Also.
headquarters. And I am going to give you a job so simple and straightforward, not even you can weasel your way out of it. And the second you try, I'm going to zap you with a storm cloud. Got it?
Oh, I got it. I can already feel the electricity between us.
This is where you actually zap him. And that bit's getting old.
Rainbow Dash is crazy, okay? She expects me to do stuff right when she asks me to do it. It's insane.
So you just quit? Again?
Escaped is more like it. Besides, what was I supposed to do?
Keep trying. Finish something for once. Maybe that way you'd actually find something you like to do.
That all sounds fine for your friends, but it's just not me.
Then I'm sorry, Zephyr, but I don't think you can live here.
Fine. I'll just go live in the woods like my 4 ponies before me. Guess the only breeze this Zephyr can count on is his own.
No, let him. See how far he gets.
Oh, cheer up, Fluttershy. I know it was hard, but you did the right thing. You couldn't let Zephyr pull the same stuff on you that he's always pulled on your folks.
I guess so. Oh, hello, Constance. Oh dear.
See, Wigford? The breeze needs no pony. We've got food,
Funny.
shelter. Just need to put the old kettle on.
That's not how you
Come on.
flint.
Sticky, sticky. Make with the sparks. What's a pony gotta do to find a decent stick around here?
I know he needs to learn to do things for himself, but
No, I can't let him live like this.
actually, I don't think he'd make it through the night.
Fluttershy! Hey, I was just, cozying up in my sleeping bag. Ready to call it an early night. Such an exhausting day, you know?
It's noon.
You know me. Siesta. I can't do this. I can't do anything.
Zephyr, you're smart and talented. You could do anything if you just tried.
And what if I give everything I have and still fail? Honestly.
I've yet to
I think
see
it's
you
better
give
not to
any
try.
whatsoever.
But then you won't ever do anything.
I don't expect you two to understand. I mean, when have you ever failed? You've literally helped save Equestria like a dozen times.
And I was worried that I'd fail every time. Sometimes you have to do things even though you might fail.
But failing is the worst.
And quitting doesn't
This is
feel
more of a
much
common
better,
sense
does it?
lesson.
No.
So here's the deal. You can come back with me, but you have to do exactly what I say. No exceptions.
I will literally do anything you ask me if it means I don't have to stay here.
Literally.
Okay, you know what you have to do, right?
Beg for help, then quit when I get frustrated. Just kidding!
That was idiotic
Total
just to
opposite
say.
of that. Got it.
You think he can do it?
Every pony has times
A song? Okay. Honestly, did not see that coming.
Builds up inside, and it makes you wanna shout.
But if you just take that first step, the next one will appear. And you find you can walk, then run, then fly into the stratosphere. You've got to give it your best so you can pass the test. Give it everything that you've got. And we know you can win. You just have to begin. Have to give out. But if you just give it your all, you'll start to work it out.
And I know I can't give up too soon, get myself in the zone. And I find I can walk, then run.
Okay, so you cut off everything that was left on the mannequin.
I can do it on my own.
You can do it on your own.
I can do it on my own.
So you snipped at it a whole bunch, and suddenly it has more hair than it started with. This is apparently a Grand Theft Auto barbershop.
And it looks exactly like it's supposed to.
I knew you could do it, Zephyr.
I didn't. But I do now. Thanks for believing in me, sis.
That was actually funny.
Sisters are for.
I didn't!
So, Zeph, now that you've accomplished this, what's next?
Anything I want. I mean, the sky's the limit, right? But, you know, I've got some baby steps in mind.
Thanks for dinner, Mr. and Mrs. Shy. It was great, as usual.
Thank you, dear, for not giving up on Zephyr. After all these years of pining for him, it must be so satisfying to see him on the right track.
Have you heard from Zephyr? Is he doing well?
You really need to say something,
brand
Rainbow.
new pony.
This bit
So
is getting
full of
really
drive and
old.
Determination.
That's great.
Guess who graduated from main therapy training?
Awesome!
Congratulations, son.
You look so handsome.
I'm so proud of you, Zephyr.
It was only a matter of time before they recognized my true genius. But actually doing the work probably helped, and I wouldn't have if it weren't for you.
Oh, I just gave you some encouragement. You did this on your own.
And honestly, right now I feel like I can do anything. Except find a place. I can still crash here for a few days, right?
Alrighty then, that was that. Oh yeah, the credits just made me think of that. They never gave names to the mother and father, did they? They just said Mr. and Mrs. Shy. Hasbro! And that was My Little Pony, Season 6, Episode 11, Flutter Brutter. So, now we have family for Fluttershy. Always nice to have a bit more, you know, stuff around the background of a character. And also, Fluttershy has a brother, and he is an ass. A very, very lazy ass. But they made him better this episode. Now he's a slightly less lazy ass. So, I guess the lesson here in this episode was don't be lazy. It's not a good thing. Laziness is a bad thing in general. That's the lesson here. This episode was simple. It was okay. There's a lot of the episodes lately have been okay. Not really bad, just not fabulous. And very, very standard episodes. But I've been enjoying them. They're at the very least mildly entertaining. This one was a bit unique, I guess. Also, the random song at the end. That was very completely out of left field. That running joke with Rainbow Dash wasn't very good though. It was starting to get on my nerves a little. What is it with episodes lately and making the side jokes about Rainbow Dash that are awful? Stop trying to make running gags with Rainbow Dash. They don't seem to work for some reason. But other than that, the episode was okay. And the song was nice. And, yeah. I guess that's it. I'll see you all next time, and until next time, enjoy the music.